What's up guys, Foster here. Today we're going to be doing the competitive combo testing gauntlet. Hold on, give me a second. Well, I guess my second light on max is not good. But yeah, we're going to be doing the competitive combo testing gauntlet. So for the Beyblade on against the gauntlet, it's going to be Knockout Odax, the Go Weight, Blitz, and Quick. His right spin opponents will be these guys. It'll be Super Hyperion, 1A, Destroy. Well, Destroy, Metal Destroy 1A. Destroy Metal, Orbit Metal, Metal Orbit. Metal Destroy A, okay. And then, Archer Hercules, 8- Proof Eternal as like a regular stamina type, and then it'd be Lord's Frozen around Extend Plus. For his left counteractions, for left defense, it is Naked Longinus, 0 Lift Friction, because I couldn't find a better defense driver. We have Guilty Fafnir, Karma, Octa 3, and we have Vanished Longinus, Tapered Rise 2. So, the reason I have these set up is so it can test against right and left stamina, right and left attack, and left defense and right balance. So we can get a good way of seeing how it goes up against same and opposite spin, while also going against good combos individually for their own purposes. And yeah, so we'll be doing right side first for the sake of time. Alright, cool. So I was seeing why the light was flashing that way. It's because I don't have my uppermost light on that's like right above me on my ceiling fan. I don't have that on. I just have the lamp, the high powered lamp, and then I have this light, so I also don't want to turn the upper light on. And yeah, that's about it. So first we'll be starting off with Odax versus Hercules. I did a tournament actually today, and Odax not only beat Guilty in the first round, it also beat Hercules in the second round. Hercules lost 1-3, but Guilty lost 1-2. And I thought Odax would be out, but no, it burst him, and it was like such a cool thing. And I hate that I have to wobble like that, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Okay, so that is actually what I was kind of weird about. But let me make sure the stadium is balanced. It's not. Okay, that's whatever. So that was actually what I was originally worried about, was that that Odax wasn't being balanced enough, therefore it wouldn't allow it to attack properly. Because with the Octa driver, it jumps a lot because there's practically no spin axis, so it's just like a board. So it just goes and smashes. But I was originally afraid of, because that was the actual driver and stuff, that it would become unstable like how it did in the first round. But we'll see how this works. I'm also going first to 2. Not first to 3, yeah, first to 2. And also, it is possible that, like, okay, you see how it got halfway? If I can have you autofocus camera, please. Well, kind of doesn't matter. So, you see how it got halfway, yeah? So, like, it's still hitting, it's still going. It's not like it's not there you go, there's my leg. It's not like it's not being effective. It just might be that rubber attack isn't the best for it. That's what we're trying to figure out here. And there will be I might switch out the driver halfway through if I think it's not going to work out anymore. For example, I'll switch from this rubber flat to the destroy driver because I want to see if a more stable driver like that would work easier. So it did lose to Hercules, but it still has the potential to beat it. There you go. Now it's a little bit harder. We have Lord's Bison around Extend Plus and Stamina. This is to see how it does with this all it seems to do with things that are more defensive, but also have a similar weight class. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Okay, how come that launch was so much better? It also feels awkward coming off my string launcher, though. What the? It almost burst. I'm so confused. Why? 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And then there's no clicks here. Okay, so yeah, I definitely do not think rubber is working with this. However, I don't think it's going to be bad. I might do an updated one, like next round. Not next round, but next video. I might do an updated one, but using Destroy Dash. I think that'd be a good driver for it. Because I just feel like the rubber flat doesn't have enough surface area, if that makes sense. Because Octa had a lot of surface area, but this might not have enough. And that might be the best, that might be the worst part of it, is that there's not enough, weight, and not enough area to distribute the weight for it to spin properly, or spin good enough. Because this really is, getting unstable and thrown off course, and it might be that Octa, because of its size, works with how uneven it is. I would like to suggest a theory that the reason why Naga Oda is very unbalanced is not because of the driver, but instead because of the go weight. So with the Octa driver, because it has multiple sides on its spin axis, the point at which it spins, it allows it to attempt to balance from tilting. The go weight forces a tilt on the driver's layer. The quick driver and the destroy driver are not wide enough on their spin axis to correct this, or to balance it at any point in time. If you move the go weight and add the weight that is on Y Longinus, it is much faster and it is very balanced. So my working theory is that Octa is the savior, but Go is the problem, to keep it somewhat balanced. So the last one we're going to do is Super Hyperion, Metal Destroy 1A. So we'll be launching Super Hyperion first. This is to see how it fares against other save spin attacks. Okay, so I already knew Odax was gonna win like this. It was a pocket launch, so of course I'm not gonna count that round. But it did shock me for 3 seconds. It did. Y'all, I just got horrified. You know the Blitz driver? You know how it has these? One of them flopped down while I was holding it. I thought there was a piece that broke off. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Well, I guess it seems like it does the best against right attack, because it just beat an attack type. But it also beat an attack type that has a double chassis. So, we can run it back to see if it's going to do it again. Probably not, but it also got no clicks on its end. so that's cool. Yeah, but it didn't get it to halfway though, so that's interesting. I feel like Knockout Odin's biggest potential is burst potential, especially with this combo, but I feel like something, as I said earlier, with more of a base, because now that I'm looking at it, Quick's axis is larger than Destroy, so I don't know, we just have to figure it out. So yeah, it's done with the right half, and now we have to get ready for the left half. Alright, so first one up, clean the driver a little bit. The first one up is going to be Vanish Longinus, Tapered Rise 2. And we're going to see how this works to see how well it does against left stamina. I think this is the most competitive combo available that I have right now, especially to test its current compatibility and capabilities. So yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. You may not be able to hear it right now, but it actually is making Vanish scrape a little bit, because Rise is just low enough to get the max life after death, but just high enough that it's not scraping. You couldn't really, I could hear, I don't know if it'll pick up, but it was having it tip a lot, like beyond the ground part of Rise for its axis. So that was actually very interesting because of its performance. So let's see what happens in this round. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is definitely a dead round. But I want to see what happened. Okay, yeah. I knew that was a dead round because of how it stopped attacking in the beginning. Or lack of attacking in the beginning, I should say. So next we're going to be doing Naked Longinus 0 Lift Friction. Now I actually do not like this combo, specifically because I know that Friction will scrape on lift because it's really small on it, and I didn't want to put kick on this combo because I already tested the layer with kick and it's not that good. So yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Okay, so I swear I have to keep fixing the stadium every single time. The reason why I test that is because the tipping isn't because one peg isn't like inherently worse positioned than the other one. All it is that one of these, because they're diamond shaped, not diamond, but they're pointed, so that means that's uneven, but it's not actual pegs, even though the stadium I need it, even though I do desperately need another one. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, go shoot. I don't even know if I did another stadium. I don't know if I did another round. This might be the third one. I don't remember a second one, so we can count this as the second one. Okay, yeah, that was bad. Alright, the last one will be Guilty Fafnir Karma Octa 3. And I wanted to see how Karma works with such a wide base and I want to see what happens with such a wide base interacts with a wide layer in a perfectly cupped disc. Okay, I think I just was able to see the stamina capabilities of Octa. Because I've never seen it actually spin. I've always just seen it jump on Knockout Odin. That was interesting, to say the least. But let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Okay. I'm trying to figure out who caused the big hits. It was obviously Odin, because you see this man one clicked, and Odin with nothing. So that was actually really interesting. I'm going to do another one of these. It's going to be the same combos all around the board, except for he will have Destroy Dash, because I don't know what the problem difference is. So on the left will be Beyblade that it lost to, so that's like the entire left spin sector, and then also everybody from right spin. However, I do think I got more used to the combo as I was playing. I do definitely think I got more used to it, because I haven't launched it before the beginning of the video, and I do think that it's definitely viable against the right side of the gauntlet. I do not think that it was useless. However, I do think it's not the perfect combo for Knockout Odin, and I do think that with a little bit more part shifts and exchange, I'll be able to find something a little bit better. So we'll figure that out in the next one. Stay Foxy, stay cool, Foxy Guy,